diaper. We are coming out with joint ventures. Is that a success story? Hello? Yes. If there is, how many of you think enough already? I can actually leave right now. Thank you very much. I'm not leaving right now. Okay. Crowdsourcing. And then, when I wasn't a parent yet, what I did was this. Oh, crap. If I go into the labor room, I respect women after the labor room. I respect them so much. I see you guys will. How many of you mothers here? Mothers, please raise up your hands, please. Thank you for delivering the baby through those pains in contraction. I salute you guys. Can you give a hand to all the mothers here? Okay? I, as a father-to-be, was afraid of one thing. You know, when you were in the labor room, the power of the mother, she holds, and when she has contraction, when she wants to push, if you give your hand, you know what happens? You'll break. Because if she wants to save the baby, she can lift the bus. Have you heard of stories like this before? You guys have heard, right? Supernatural strength of a mother. And I was so afraid. I talked to my wife, Joanne, I'm so scared. In the living room, what should I do? Should I give you my hand or my face? Then I said, Vincent, why don't you do this? Go to Next Gen Parenting. Message all members. Dear fathers, when you were in the labor room, which hand did you give? They said, you don't give your hand, man. I received 20 answers. Crowdsourcing. Give your hand. You ask her to hold on the metal. But you shout, push! Push! Then she holds on the... Normally they hold here. Some of you mothers already know, right? Or hold on the metal. You know they have metal bar. So that's why I did. Oh, then that solved my problem. Assuming I lose my hand, which may be 1 million bucks. I lost 1 million ringgit, right? But because of that one simple crowdsourcing technique, I saved my hand. Is that a success story? Okay? So that is crowdsourcing. I just shared with you crowdsourcing and 6 degrees of separation and creating a Facebook group to hit the people you want to hit. And with a database of targeted niche, you can do joint ventures with big corporates. Even though I'm a small, one-man show kind of person, people work with me. Why? Why is because you can generate targeted leads. And I'm going to share the next concept with you called the recommender community. How many of you know P&G, Procter and Gamble? Okay? The guys who created Pantene, which I use now, because I got a lot of Glow Momo one. Okay? P&G. Okay? In the year 2007, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just trying to illustrate the point. Don't mind the facts. But the point is that 2007, they spent about 7 billion bucks on something called sales and marketing activity. In 2008, they spent only a fraction of that, 700 million, with the same results. You guys want to know how come they do something different but same results, but they save 10 times the money? How many of you want to know? They went to forums, social networks, blogs, and wikis, and talk about health. Because these are recommender communities. You guys getting this? They didn't send out salesmen who have to drive and waste petrol money. They didn't send out salesmen who has to entertain and bribe people to get signals. You know how much money they save? 10 times the same result. They went for something called the recommender community. If you want to know more about this, there's a book on this, which I read this and instantly applied it. And that is not my book. It is called Social Network Business Plan. 18 strategies of social network business plan. Go to MPH. And MPH is recording it. MPH, I'm helping you guys to sell. Okay? Anyway, I know the management quite well because they came to my training. They sent all the business development guys and trained under our Facebook marketing workshop held in Shinjuku web hosting. Right? You guys can come also every Wednesday. We have it 7 to 10 p.m. Do you notice that I just sold you something? But do you mind? That is called engagement marketing. What is engagement marketing? Next concept. Every time I'm sharing a point, I will give you a practical implementation. Is that okay with you? Yes. Okay. Okay. Right. Engagement versus interruption marketing. Spelling mistake, right? Okay, engagement. I'm not perfect. Okay. Interruption. How many of you actually watch Astro on Demand? Really, nobody watch Astro on Demand. The Chinese series. Astro people, listen to this. Customer feedback. Astro on Demand, if you pay 50 bucks, you watch all the Chinese series without advertisement. Is that good? But Walleye Toy. How many of you have Walleye Toy? Lady, sir? Go. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry. Okay. Walleye Toy is cheap. But every 15 minutes, you go to the kitchen, right? Because there's advertisement that interrupts your engagement with the show. Facebook today is an engagement media. People log in for fun. People log in to test their lifestyle, and they don't feel it. Assuming you put a brochure in front of a person and say they buy from here, they will say interruption. Assuming you put a TV ad in the middle of Astro Walleye Toy, interruption. Assuming you put an ad on the right hand side of a newspaper, you say interruption. I'm reading this article. What the hell is this ad coming up? But in Facebook, you have things like Facebook application. You play games. How many of you play games on Facebook? Okay? But do you know that people start Facebook game or develop it as a marketing strategy? You play the game, more people play the game. And then the company that founded the game actually is trying to make money from it. You guys getting this? But you don't feel it because it's fun. And fun is an element of engagement. You guys getting this? Hello? Yes. The nasi lemak kicking in? Don't sleep, I'm trying very hard. Actually, I slept at 2 o'clock yesterday. You know lah, parenting. Babies, correct. But my babies are actually these two guys. They stayed with me yesterday night. Okay? Engagement versus interruption marketing. Today, interruption marketing doesn't work anymore. Why? The next point is this. How many of you know what is called baby boomer? Don't know. Okay, sir, what's baby boomer, sir? Those who are boring? No, I'm sorry. Or born after a certain age, certain year. Okay. Baby boomer generation. Born after a certain which year is that? World War II. After World War II. Which is? Let me give you the answer. Please. 1946 and 19. After World War is 46, right? 45 is still World War because everybody had no time to make love. After 45, people have time to make love and make babies, and that's why the baby boomer boom. There was a lot of baby that boomed. That's why you call it baby boomer. You guys getting this? Hey, it's real one, I'm not kidding. But it's a funny laugh, but it's true. Okay? 1946 to 1964. Okay, then came along people like me, which is freaking rebellious. We call ourselves Generation what? Generation X. Generation X was born between, okay, 1965 to 1980. I was born in 78. Today I'm 31 years old. I'm happily married with a daughter. Thank God. Okay. But I'm also what we call as a digital migrant. You guys getting this? Digital migrant. Why do I say digital migrant? It's because when I was born, internet was not there yet. But internet came in 1997 with this sound. Connected. TMNet 1515.
Vincent, we have just 1 or 2 minutes left.
Right, sure. Okay? So I'm going to end with this, okay, very soon. Then there's generation one. You guys want me to end actually?
No. Carry
No,
on, carry on.
But we have only.
The next panel, we have to start. We're way over and way under.
Okay, I'm doing crowdsourcing here. You guys notice this? I'm just kidding. I'll end in 5 minutes. Okay, but I have a solution for you guys. I actually do this every Wednesday. Okay, I have a script.
Free?
No, yes, free. Okay, yeah. Malaysian mindset is like this. It's okay. It works in Malaysia. Generation Y is born between 1981 to 2000. Baby boomer is what we call when they were born.